All right. Hello, everyone. It is time for Outbreak once again. How are we all doing? I don't know where my phone is. Thought I had it. Now I don't. Oh, we were back. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know where my phone is. That's very weird. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, my room's up. Gleam, if you want to join. I just gotta click off the game real quick because I can't do this on my phone. And that's so weird. What did I do with my phone? Okay, I'm actually gonna properly be right back and try to find my phone. So I can have everything up and like do things without having the game do this all the time, where it's like, hey, look, there, it's gone now, but look, the game's back, and then oh no, it's gone now. I don't know why it does that. So how Windows captures things. Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway, I'll be right back. Lobby's up. That's what it's called. It's room 19. Give you some time for that, and when I get back, I will jump into voice chat. Okay, I'm back. It just slid down from where I normally put it. Hi, Moobs. How are you today? Let me hop into voice chat. Hello.
Hello.
You're quieter than usual. Hooray.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so less twitchy than yesterday. That's good. We are on the last stage of Outbreak 2. I don't know how long it's going to take, but the last stage of Outbreak 1 took us 3 hours. So I'm worried of it. I've prepared for it to take a long time, but there's also other things we can do if it does happen to be a shorter amount of time. Z is unfortunately busy. But Z may show up later. Cooking with gloves on is interesting. I bet. Like, well, like what kind of gloves?
How about now?
It's still the same.
Then I don't know.
And I don't think it's me. But I mean, I'll check my volume mixer. No, not me. I can turn you up in Discord though.
Well, that works. Probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay, cool. But yeah, my room's up if you want to join.
I'm in the middle of joining now.
Okay. Mechanics work gloves. Okay, I was hoping not like oven mitts or something. Like that would be oven mitts would be terrible. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Wait, why is my controller not doing anything? Oh, right, it turns off. There you go. I'm good. I slept in today. Kind of on accident, but not really on accident. Which is to say that I shouldn't have, but I did. I woke up at like 1 today. Which is pretty normal for me, waking up at like 7:30 for work. But when the weekend comes, I don't think get up, so I'm just gonna sleep forever. But otherwise, I'm good. My body is slowly adjusting to riding a bike again, so my taint isn't in pain, and my hands don't hurt anymore. So come Monday, I should be fine. Okay, I'm assuming Z isn't really gonna make it in time. I'm not waiting this whole 10 minutes, but if you're ready to go, we're gonna start this.
I'm good.
All right. You slept in 2 till 8:30. Yeah, luckily I get to sleep a little longer than that on Saturdays.
Let me go!
No! It's way too dangerous to go back now.
I left something very important back there. Trust me when I say it's gonna be a big help to us later. I promise I'll be back before you know it.
If it's so fucking important, buddy, you leave it behind.
Right?
Fair enough.
Bye, Amanda.
Thank you.
So long as you realize, if it's my ass or yours, you can bet my ass will be the first out the door, baby.
I'm more confused. If it was so important, why was it like... Why did it take you so long to remember you forgot it? Like, you made it all the way through the city to the helicopter.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah. Thank you.
Otacon.
Wait a second. She's human.
Carter.
Snake, do you think love can bloom on a battlefield?
Oh no, we're in the waiting room. Oh, okay. We are in the waiting room.
You're here for the sample, too, right?
Oh my
Linda?
god, his voice.
Yeah, now let's take that and get the hell out of here. You might want to get moving there too, stranger. Of course, you could always come with us. We got a helicopter waiting.
Excuse me, miss, I'm brooding here, thank you.
What's going on?
Oh no,
Some kind
who
of
could have
alert?
guessed?
Something's
We have to
wrong. We
play
should check it
through a
out.
fucking science facility in a Resident
Now
Evil
of all
game.
times?
I like that Yoko was here a second ago, and then Yoko disappears and the alarm goes off. Like, what are you doing, Yoko? Oh, Yoko's here now. Oh. You seem to be not in good shape. Time to be showered in healing items. There is a character that starts off, like, hurt. I didn't realize it'd be you. Like, maybe you're just based on him.
It's
I guess
apparently
you'll
more than
hear.
one, but this character is based on you. Because I also wanted a backpack.
Oh, okay. Huge claw marks. Oh, I like that. That means hunters. Level 1 card reader. I wish I could skip these things, but I can't, so I just do it again. Okay, got a fire. The very PS2 era fire.
Do you think the fire's infected too?
Can you imagine if lighting the T-Virus on fire just made it airborne and just really fucked everyone over? Oh, that's a hunter, yeah. Bye. Should equip my gun. Oh, I got a battery over here. Don't need it. We don't craft things. There's the examination room key, which I believe was the door that I checked first. There's another handgun on the ground over here. If you're even in this room still, I think you've opened it. We've got a note about the fire shutter lock system. The fire shutters automatically close in the event of an emergency. To open one, you must enter the 3-digit code on the control panel. All shutters within the facility are operated with the same password for security purposes. The code is changed every 24 hours. Employees should check their computers each morning for the new code. Why do you need to change the code on the fire shutters every 24 hours for security purposes?
So the fire doesn't know what's going on.
Or like, you know, if there's like an enemy here for Umbrella and they light the facility on fire, they can't open the fire shutters, like why would they know the code anyway? And if it's an employee, like you have like a mole or something, like they're gonna know the code, they just check their email. It just seems weird for fire shutters, but like, it's gonna be like, well, your login doesn't have to be changed because, you know, we're not about that life. You can keep the same password for several years, but for the fire shutters, every 24 hours is a new code. Login, John. Password, Ada. It's been that way for years.
Yeah, we did it! We unlocked one door.
Progress, woo! Oh, that's for these people. Why'd you lock yourself in here? Ma'am? I think shutter may have opened just now? Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, look, an iron pipe. It's not what I want, though. What is this thing? What is this other shiny thing? It's a paper! Inserting AT-1521, the reagent known as AT-1521, hereby referred to as AT, is designed to slow the spread of the T-virus and infected individuals. How many, like, cures and shit do they have for the T-virus at this point? T is only effective in those who have yet to exhibit symptoms of the virus. It's a vaccine. Got it. A real vaccine, unlike the vaccine you make in 3. Not eliminate the virus already in the bloodstream, but only suppresses it and slows its progress. AT has enjoyed a 99.91% success rate in lab mice. It's the T-virus, which has no actual cure. That's not true. It remains the only method of control and suppression available. That's also not true. Details on its refinement are listed below. Only under the most extreme of circumstances is this information allowed to leave company grounds. Oops, I didn't actually finish reading that. Apparently there's another page. There are dozens of pages containing medical and scientific terminology incomprehensible to laymen. Okay. Like, that was several lies in one paper.
This room had multiple hunters.
Oh, great. Whoop. Yep, that's a problem. At least they're not like the I'm gonna leap at you and cut your head off kind of hunters. How many shots do you think they take to die? Whoop. Oh, well, it just leapt at me, so...
Probably. That's a dead end.
It just... I can't use my gun now. What just happened? They broke my gun. Wow. Well, don't like this stage already. So what's-his-face can fix guns, but we are not playing as him. By the way, I brought the hunters here.
Yeah.
So they take several shots.
Yeah, that's basically a full clip.
I'm not surprised to learn this, actually.
The glass door is far too thick to break. Why do I get the feeling that that is a lie? It's something will attack us through it.
Yeah, it might. There's a first aid spray through the window, so maybe we go the other side. There's gonna be another hunter out here. I think. If it followed me through the door, it didn't, so we're good. I still can't believe that it just broke my gun. Like, what a fucking jerk. Have we found any passwords or anything?
Not that I know of.
No. Oh, I found a hemostat. I'll take that, sure, why not? I've got plenty of room, apparently. So, this lady did say that the shutter had opened. Oh. So I wonder what she meant by that.
Oh no! Right as they got to the door, it's shut.
The shutter just opened, must have opened just now. Like, what shutter?
The shutters, Mason, what do they mean?
Well, I've only gotten 3 memos. And none of them were particularly helpful with like a passcode or anything. Blood on the keys. Figured it out. 426. So now we go back the other way. Unless that room... No, that door was a level 1 keycard door.
Yep.
Some combination of 426, I should say. Not necessarily in that order.
Come on. Thanks.
That is a voice that you have.
It sure is.
That's also a card reader. I think this one might also... This one's a shutter, okay. Okay, not 426. And not 246.
This thing is very annoying because it keeps like teleporting.
Yeah, it does that. There we go. I'm gonna give you my handgun ammo too, if your gun still works. The laser emission room. There you go. Hey look, it's that glass door. The glass that's too thick to break. And now we got lasers. Oh. Hey buddy. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Idiot. Nah nah.
Hunters
Hey,
look so fucking dumb in this game.
I think I don't mind them as like an evolution of what the hunters looked like before. But, like, they're just the same thing, but kind of spiky. Anyway. I love that he went all the way around and didn't go in the door that we all went in. Oh no, it's a different hunter. What do you know? Okay, well...
Oh, it only took 5 shots.
Do you not shoot it already?
I did shoot it once, but just once.
There's not a shutter in there. So we need a key card. Or some way to write key cards. Or like a computer console that controls... No, we're gonna need a key card.
Or a keycard hacker.
If only. Do you think the lasers hurt me?
That's like basically guaranteed.
Sure is. Yep.
There's a space in those lasers, just like fucking slip through it. Easy.
And now I'm in danger. Strange fluid coming out of this duct. You can probably refill something with the strange fluid. Please, please, do it, do it. Yeah! Come here, buddy.
Go. Go on.
He died! Oh my god, that's fantastic. Idiot. Maybe we can do something back in the not laser room. This one. This room.
What was the password you used?
264, I think. Oh yeah, I can just turn the lasers off.
I opened this gate.
Hooray! I'm gonna go through the laser grid.
You might
you can
want
see
to
what's
come
over
here for because there's a shotgun.
Oh, okay, sure. Just another gun they can break when they come near me. Now I just need ammo for it. I take it that door's locked.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's not even locked. It just says you can't get past it.
Yeah. But now if something busts through this door, it won't just die to lasers. Oh, look, they turned on again. We might be trapped over here. Oh my god, what a miss. Okay, well, that's a fire and a keycard. And this is going to be level 2, right? Oh, no, okay. Now there are several doors we can open. Or significantly less now because we've been here before. My key card to the Skyrim door. I like that so far both doors we've managed to open have just been shortcuts to somewhere else until now. So this is gonna be a new room. Gotta be. Yeah. More lasers. I didn't touch that. I was backing up when that hit me.
Come on.
Your fucking voice. What in the hell? What do I have in my backpack right now? 2 first aid sprays? Okay, well. Julian didn't do anything, I guess. They just shut off when they're in their cage. No, this is Umbrella. There's probably like a brain suppression field or something. Like some sort of weird virus gas that they're emitting into this area so they don't actually do anything. How did you get here? You must have moved really fast. Oh, we have MO discs. Praise be, MO discs. We're gonna need all 4 of them, probably. No. No, that would be silly. Why would we need all 4 of them? Ha ha, right? Ha ha.
Well, you only need 1 because when you get the one like really
Yeah.
hot or really cold, it'll transform permanently.
There's handgun rounds over here. Data code G. You can add the data to code A. Well, I don't know what code A is gonna be, but lots of machines, I better not touch them. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop this green herb for a first aid spray. Might as well just always have first aid spray. Vibrations at the capsule are getting stronger. I wonder what that could mean for us in the future. No need to worry, I'll activate the tyrant now. No, you the fuck won't. That's not a good idea. Can I hit him? No. I mean, what am I saying? I also work for Umbrella, so I probably made plenty of dumb decisions. But I've got a conscience about it.
This sure is a lot of hunters. Goodbye.
Hey Z, thank you for the
Don't go
resub.
through that door.
Well, I already went through the door. Oh, we got all these little hunty boys. Okay. A goddamn ordeal. Yeah, but now you're ready for Halloween in September. They went to Christmas lights, so you're just ready for all the holidays. Just front loaded all the work. Hooray! Shotgun rounds. Before the weather gets worse. Yeah, well. I mean, like, I guess technically true. Data code A uses decrypted IMO disk. Okay, IMO disk. That is not a great sound for a computer to make. Alright, we got IMO disk code A, and then we have HAL 9000 over here. And an alcohol bottle. Well, Z, what you've missed is everyone making poor decisions and really dumb things happening, and then a room full of hunters. Tons of them. This whole lab is just full of hunters. Just a whole fuck ton of hunters. And a newspaper on the ground. Huh, they only take 2 shotgun shells. I'm bleeding. So we need like, oh. I don't know if there's like a code B, but I'm gonna go back to code G in that lab. You know, once I'm done bleeding to death. But yeah, the story so far is lady made it all the way to the evac chopper and then was like, wait, I forgot something. So she walked through the whole city back to this lab that is not in the city met with Mechanic Man and another scientist, and then the lab lit on fire. So their first reaction was to, I'm going to open all the fire shutters, and also, don't worry, we're going to release the tyrant. And that's where we're at right now. Oh yeah, G gets that tape.
It's because the training protocol requires a tyrant to hand-to-hand combat with the hunters in order to reasons.
And also fight fires. You need that data. OG analysis data. Does G stand for Golgotha? Is that where this is going? Are we putting the G virus into a T virus? Here you go.
You do it the other way.
Okay. I've reprogrammed it to take out those amphibian monstrosities instead.
Is this how we make the real G? I thought he had a giant fucking sombrero on and I was gonna fucking die. What could possibly go wrong?
I really would have preferred if we had just shot the hunters to death through the lasers.
Yeah.
There's no need to worry. He knows who his masters are. But that's not
Foreshadowing.
all. I packed in a special little present. So if worst comes to worst, tall, dark, and ugly is ground zombie meat.
You know, the phrase is when worst comes to worst. Like, it's a progression. It's not when worst comes to worst.
Much as you use
The worst can't be more worst.
masterpiece.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
No,
okay?
you've got it wrong. It's not worst comes to worst, it's worst comes to worst, like sausage.
That'd be very interesting. I mean, that explains the ground zombie meat. I guess we go to the fucking laser cage now? That didn't really, like, lead us in any directions besides now he's in a laser cage.
I mean,
And there
where
might be an
else
item
are you
there.
going to keep your tyrant other than a laser cage?
Apparently a capsule that you can drop from a helicopter. Oh, he apparently punched through the laser cage. Did that happen in the cutscene? Did he? Okay.
It sure didn't.
Okay. Well, hey, here's a normal cage with some yellow chemicals in it, and handgun rounds. A shock absorbent mat, limit 20 tons. Why is that just on the wall? Alright, well, nothing was in here. So that means that he has probably punched something else. And we're gonna follow the tyrant. Did we go in all the rooms behind us? There's one door we didn't go in. I don't know where that door is, though. Is that... No, never mind. That's the stairs. That's the room with all the hunters. We went in here. This door was locked. But that's the only place we haven't been. Okay, well, I'm gonna go that way.
I'm also really mad that I have all these chemicals in my bag and I don't know what the fuck they do or what they're for, but I guarantee if I drop them, I'll need them.
Can you equip them? Like, are they the little, like, chemical grenades from the other stages?
Apparently yes.
Okay, so yeah, they, I don't remember which does what. I think one of them is fire, one of them is acid.
Yes, it's probably the yellow one, because game logic.
Yeah. But yeah, they're like little grenades. And they take up way too much space. But that, I mean, they're good to have. They do a decent amount of damage. Especially the acid ones, obviously. Okay. I don't have a level 2 keycard though, so I hope we don't run into any of those doors. That was a sound that... Oh, that's why we didn't go this way.
I think so.
Whoop!
That
Okay.
is so creepy.
I was like, I don't like that he turned at me. Okay, so... That's the alcohol bottle and the weapon. We can't walk through the fire, so we have to go all the way around. I completely forgot that there was a fire in this room. Oh, there's also a newspaper on the ground over there, but it's probably just like lore story stuff. You have to like pick it up to read it and like put it in your inventory. I can't imagine there being a secret code on the newspaper.
What if somebody just wrote a secret code on the newspaper?
That doesn't happen in Resident Evil. Like, it sounds like I'm making a joke, but like literally that's never happened. like they've never just like scrolled a note on a newspaper or something. It's always a special memo that just is like, this is the code, and they write numbers on it. Not even like any like lore stuff where it's like, man, Tim, you're so fucking stupid. You need to remember your code. They've done that like once, but a lot of times it's just like really obviously someone just wrote numbers on a sticky note.
I mean, sometimes it's a subtlety to it where they like put it in code, where they like write a number down, and then it's like, there's no reason this random number's on this piece of paper. You can just ignore it. This doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Or my personal favorite, where it's like, it's just someone wrote down their password, but they hid it somewhere that no one would ever really look. Which is in a folder on their desk. No one will find this, but it's it'll be on a folder on someone else's desk. Oh, don't worry about it. We got Tyrant here. It just, that was the most weak. The little kick he gave that hunter, just it died. Whoop. Well, I chose the right time to go in that door. That was such just a weenie little kick. Just, oh, we've been here. Right, we want to go to every other door in that hallway. I think one of them is going to be the level 2 door. Hi, Tyrant. Are you really James Sutherland? Because, like, you do the same... No. Other guy who does a little wiener kicks and... No, they both do, kind of. When, like, the enemy's on the ground, they're like, and the thing dies. Oh. Ah! My god, well, that sucks. Into the hole. Stop. Oh my god, okay, stop touching me. Please. There we go. Gotta save my ammo. Oh my god. The Tyrant's not very good at his job. Anyway, I'm bleeding, so I'm gonna wait.
Can you move away from that door? Or whatever the wall thing is?
Sure? Why? Oh.
Well, I'm all out of ideas.
I don't think you can actually hurt me. Oh, we need, Kevin or whatever his name is to repair it. Won't open. It's a deeper room. The glass is too dirty to see. Sorry?
I love that we've already seen several instances of the unbreakable glass be broken.
Yeah. I'd really like to see more shotgun shells, if I'm being quite honest. You know, I think as an application of a bioweapon, if you're gonna have a tyrant, like, don't have a timeline on your mission. Very clearly, not in any hurry. He'll get there when he gets there.
Apparently, the only time you can really motivate a tyrant is with Jill Valentine.
I love the little kick. That is like my favorite move that he does. Anyway, what's in this room? Can I go this way? It's like a small child, like, kicking their older sibling or something. Just, take that! Like, doesn't really hurt, but, like, you know, you gotta, like, maybe pretend. Oh, it's a diary. Second, cultivation tanks have been breaking frequently this month during experiments. Yesterday, a coworker needed 30 stitches as a result. Something must be done. A titanium frame has been installed to reinforce the cultivation tanks in the unlikely event of another breakage. You said this is happening all the time! Oh. It's probably gonna happen again. Putting titanium over glass doesn't help. Doors are set to lock automatically and isolate the threat. Once the lock is set, it will only open when the sensors indicate that the life form in question is dead. This ensures that any dangerous life forms are contained within that room with no chance of escape until they punch through the door. There are 2 ways to open the lock. The life form sensor is not deactivated, the door will remain locked until a creature dies. Short of an unlikely suicide, this method is unreliable. Okay, we've recently taken on a new subject, the Hunter, whatever letter that is. Smaller version of the regular Hunter. A number will be in our care for 2 weeks starting today. The system has issued warnings that the power level... Really, I don't like that this is happening while I'm reading a thing. Stop fucking pushing buttons.
Are you talking to me? I didn't do anything.
I'm blaming you anyway. I was standing there reading. Anyway, fuck this guy. Anyway, what was the last one? The computer system has issued warnings that the power level is insufficient for proper containment. Create a store of weapons for emergencies. I certainly hope they go unused. So then there's weapons somewhere. So gray is probably explosive, yellow is probably acid. Can't use the recovery medicine base. Oh, just a mixed herb on the ground. What was there?
Grenade launcher.
Is it Moo? Okay, I thought so. I just didn't want to like act like I knew what I was talking about. Do you still have yellow chemicals? Can I just free up that inventory for you and just give them to me?
Excuse me.
What the fuck did you just... Oh god, I hate your voice. We've got shotgun rounds, finally. Ammo I can use. That fucking... You just being like, excuse me! Fucking... Who approved this? How many meetings needed to happen to be like, yep, this is the one? Oh, cutscene. Hi, ma'am.
Linda. Looks like he already finished cleaning up here as well. Extraordinary. I told you, there is nothing to...
Could have predicted this.
No! Carter!
No, the sample. Tiger uppercut.
Masterpiece.
Probably need to go find that little radio.
Do you think that guy's dead?
Whoop. Ow. Oh no, don't do the little kick on me! Ow. Well.
No.
What was on the ground? I didn't get to pick it up.
I got it. It's a key card. Level 2.
Okay, level 2. Alright. I'm gonna drop the level 1 key card. I don't think we need it anymore, but next time I can grab something. And now it's just gonna start like running around, like actually sprinting at us. As far as I know, there's only one level 2 door. And it was near the beginning. But there could be more of them. We also have 2 whole rooms we haven't gone in. It'd be really funny if we just like went into a door that was like a key card lock and he just couldn't get in because he doesn't have a key card. Okay, we actually can't go that way because of the fire. Never mind then. 2 rooms we can't get to yet. Oh.
Damn it! He knocked me in the other room. I like how my character just like casually walks out after being knocked in through the door.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one. I have no idea where the level 2 card is, actually. Like, I know there's one door, I just don't know where that door is. There's a door on my map that we haven't been through. Other than those 2, no, not really. There's blue herbs here. When do we start getting poisoned?
I think sometimes they just put blue herbs in places just to fuck with you.
That's true. That is something they would do, yeah. There's no doors we haven't, like, been through. So, where was this level 2 keycard door? Was it something else we needed for the level 2 keycard? Maybe not a door? There's a door, right there. Central Passage 4.
hate that we won't be able to kill the tyrant because they can only be killed when the plot allows it.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. A little sucker punch. Hey, I need to check the map. Stop punching me, everyone. The door is over here, though. Oh, right. No, that's the downstairs. Never mind. I was wrong. That's where we went down with all the hunters and stuff. And got all the other key cards. Because that's the lab. That leads down. That's over there. Huh. Well, I'm not really sure where to go, because we can't open this door without that woman's help. And she got punched down here. Can we use her computer in the examination room, you think? Now that she's not there anymore? The woman used this. It's too complicated for me. You work for Umbrella, Yoko. What did you do if nothing makes sense? I know you're a student, but like, come on. Yeah, because there's a fire here, but like there's no other way around it, according to the map. Unless there's like a basement floor.
We just need to fight the fire with explosive bottles.
You know, that could actually, not in the game, but like in real life, you can kind of do that.
I mean, in real life, things would actually need to be like burning for fire to exist in the first place, rather than a generic like metal hallway on fire.
It's whatever the scary fire fluid is that can make cement melt and never stops burning. I'm sure fluoride is involved in somehow.
Oh right, that's the stuff that they filled in the World Trade Center to make sure that the building collapsed.
Yeah, it's also in the very first episode of MacGyver where he stops it with a bar of chocolate. Weren't expecting that, were you?
I was not.
I don't know where to go. Probably not exactly that, but that probably is one of them. Don't fuck around with fluoride at any way, in any sort of, any form, except in, you know, well, maybe not fluoride, but fluorine. I don't want people to think that, like, oh, they put fluoride in drinking water. We're clearly going to be ruined.
That door just doesn't even open because it's a piece of
Yeah.
shit.
I just don't know. I've seen a level 2 card key door once, and I have not found it again. You can fuck around with chemicals. I mean, you do all the time. Like, everything is a chemical. Maybe not industrial chemicals.
Now he's got a point. Like you do one baking soda vinegar volcano and it gets you hooked, and you just keep going into harder and harder chemicals that you're mixing together. Next thing you know, you're mixing fucking mustard gas in the bathroom.
I mean, a lot of people do that accidentally.
I know, right?
The thing like cat owners do too is they will try to clean their cat box with bleach. Don't do that.
My favorite is hearing stories from like people who are in the Marines, where they were like, "Yeah, we would actually do that intentionally in the Marines to test out the gas masks. You never got the barracks cleaner."
I'm just like going around and like looking everywhere because I have no idea where this door was anymore. I don't think it was this way. Yeah, because this is where the... What was... This is the keycard room. Yeah, this is where the level 1 keycard is.
Yep.
I'm just like, there's no door on the map. Where the fuck is this door? Why is the map so useless?
Oh, hey, a hunter.
Oh, hey. But we both go in different rooms, and the hunter's like, okay. I don't know what to do now. Well, the radio and what's-her-face were punched off of a ledge into, like, a basement. So, like, finding a way down might be something, but, like, that doesn't really help. But I think we're gonna have to go into, like, these rooms. Passage in front of the elevator, special research room. Okay, well, that's obviously gonna be something that comes later. Like, an elevator is probably the way out. See, the newspaper, illegal art ring, defunct local art museum Rams, which closed last February. Raccoon Art Museums, plural, but it's not all capitalized. So, closed last February, has allegedly sold some 200 stuffed wildlife specimens on the auction block. Sculptures, paintings, and other pieces are accounted for and have been sold to private collectors and legitimate museums, but no information concerning the specimens has emerged. Police are demanding that the auctioneer relinquish an inventory list confirming their whereabouts. Such specimens are banned from sale by auction, and rumors of endangered species in this batch are rampant. Okay, well, now we know what the newspaper said. That's a hunter, I hear. Bye. It's used to unlock the east door in East Passage 1, leading to passage in front of the elevator. So we have to deal with the fire. Yes, I just looked it up. East Passage 1 opens this door, but we can't get here because there's a fire here. We have nothing to deal with fire, though. What is the name of this scenario again? I don't remember.
I don't know, I'm gonna call it Dicks.
I've noticed this happens a couple times in Outbreak. I mean, it's just gonna be something we've overlooked, I bet. It will not be as bad as like, oh, I didn't realize there was a break in the shadows. Okay. Man, I don't miss GameFAQs guides. I do to some extent, but not, like, really. Sometimes I feel like we're better off without GameFAQs.
And then there's always that risk you get that guide where, like, the person who wrote it is, like, having the guide like they're having a conversation with you.
Yeah. My favorite is when they write a guide and they're trying really hard to be funny. And they're not funny. And that happens way more. Like, they'll make, like, or, like, they make, like, hardcore gamer jokes kind of stuff. It's like, then this one thing happened, and, like, man, this game sucks. It's got women in it, or, like, some dumb shit like that. I don't know. I just don't miss GameFAQs. Or like my second favorite is when you're playing a game that's like rated like T, like almost M, or like maybe even a game that's rated M, but they're trying to write like a kid-friendly guide because it's GameFAQs, so you're not allowed to swear. I think those are actually kind of really funny. This person wrote a guide for every difficulty level of every level. Yeah, that's the hospital.
See, Amanda gets it.
Yeah, Amanda might fit well in on GameFAQs. Okay, this is clearly the right stage. I think. No. I'm just gonna search this fucking guy. It's called End of the Road. Okay, we're looking to go into, what is that? Special research room, let's call it that. That'd be easier to find. Or, better yet, what is this room? East exit? Yeah, east exit. Apparently, we can just walk over there. I kind of don't believe that, but he's just like grab the key card and go over there, which means either I missed a step and we were supposed to put these fires out a long time ago, or there's just not actually a fire there and we just walk through. I don't remember there being like a fire suppression system though, or like anything that indicated that there would be some way to put fires out. I have a long walk ahead of me. Ow. Well, there are 2 hunters in here. Hooray. Oh, I have to go through that room. Hey, a 3rd hunter. Nope, that's definitely fire. I am confused. So what are we supposed to do then?
I don't know. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Where's that room? No, throwing chemicals at things is not the answer. I'm not gonna listen to someone telling me to waste ammo. Apparently there's a crowbar here. So I need to go that way. This is just an extra step to do a thing. I don't think it's gonna solve any of our problems. But like, according to the guide, you just kind of walk over there. Like, clearly doesn't work. Anyway, I gotta go this way. Hi, Hunter. I think I know what this is leading to, though, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the fire. So I think I know the answer now. It's not something I would have thought of on my own, obviously. Because usually to repair things, you need what's-his-face. But I think for this one, where it's leading me, is I need this crowbar that I didn't even know was in this room. Sure are getting a lot of hunters these days. Sir, this is not where I need to be. I just need to get out of this room. Oh no, this is where I need to be. Go this way. At least it wasn't a 10-minute level. I mean, I knew it really wouldn't be a 10-minute level, but I just thought it'd been funny if they like learned their lesson and made the one like really short. Fucking. only greener, but whatever. No? Oh, there it is. I just use the crowbar? Yeah, okay. It's not actually a weapon. 1, didn't know the crowbar was there. 2, last time the game asked me that told me I needed to repair something and I needed tools, I needed the specific character for it. But I had to go find duct tape to fix it. So, technically this has happened before, but I didn't figure that to be a thing. Oh, I thought I was far enough away to not get punched. What a terrible room to be in. And because now, I feel like there's hunters that spawn all the time, we've taken too much time, and now there's just gonna be, like, several hunters everywhere. Is he gonna follow me in here? No. Well, I'll take you, sure, why not? He's gonna be standing, like, right here again. Well, not directly, at least. I hate that that's just the answer. Alright, come on, sir. How'd you get over that door so fast anyway? Gonna wait a little bit. It's already trying to get in. An ammo disc slot. We can do the ammo disc again. Oh, hey, 3 antivirus drugs. And a memo. Carter, the remote control you ordered is ready. It was really hard to tune the frequency so as to not be disrupted to other machinery operating nearby. As explained before, you need to be within 6 feet of the target and hold each button for 2 seconds or longer for them to transmit properly. Okay. He's not even going to be out of the room yet. Oh, okay. Hold each button for 2 seconds or longer for the signal to transmit properly. These compromises were necessary due to the unit's size. Jesus, do you really plan to use this thing? As long as you pay what you promised, I won't complain. Okay. What we got here? 45 auto rounds, and then this is what we actually need. Okay, bye. That was weird. I'll take it, but that was weird. And I don't have a level 2 keycard, so I have to wait. Or I guess go grab it, but I don't really have... I'll go grab it. Oh, okay. Hi, sir. So many hunters.
I'm back. Did you figure anything out?
Yep, I did. I need a level 2 keycard, but I'm just gonna grab it myself, because I don't know where you are.
I'm back at the examination room.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of far away.
So what did you have to do?
There was a crowbar in the nursery, and I needed the crowbar to fix that vent that was broken.
Oh, I just assumed the crowbar was a weapon and ignored it.
Nope, it's an item. And also, having a character that is known to repair things, and having things that are character specific in this game, I think it's really stupid to have things that you need to repair by having a specific item. When it's like, oh man, if only I had the tools to repair this. Well, someone literally has a repair toolkit. I think it's a very poor way to phrase things. But the one, I read a guide, but it makes sense because at one point there was the, you remember in the subway, that water pipe? It was the same shit. You can repair it with tools from that guy, or you need duct tape. So this one, you can probably repair it with tools from that guy, or use the crowbar. But if you can get down to that vent, you can go into it, and that'll lead you to the special research room. It's also possible that a cutscene is going to warp you over to me, which is what I'm banking on. I'm not just gonna like leave you behind. Oh no, the elevator is just open. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait at the bottom of the elevator then. I actually can't change back to the other area, right?
Hey.
No. Never mind. Do you remember where that vent was?
Yeah, I'm already through the vent.
Okay. Then you shouldn't have any problem getting to the elevator. The door's already open. Whoop. Wasn't expecting a cutscene. Hey, look, this looks familiar. Except it's not Ada.
Yeah, instead it's, you know,
That woman.
yeah.
We haven't named her yet, so... Mr. T, leave me alone. You're gonna go with what?
Haley? She definitely
Sure.
looks like a Haley.
I brought a friend.
Yeah, I see that.
He seemed lonely. Like, I'm not really in, like, you know, in, like, a spot where I can go dating, but I figure I could hook him up with you. Like, you know, maybe you can take him out, have a fun time. Maybe get some drinks.
Do you think he likes Italian?
Maybe? I don't know. He seems more like a Mexican kind of guy. Like, really loves his tacos.
I mean, to be fair, who doesn't love the
Just some really good paella. I didn't run through the door for some reason. Fuck off.
He's one of those people just completely obsessed with guacamole. Like you're eating a dish and he's like, you know, guac would go great with that. Like everything.
You're eating like a PBJ. He's like, you know what would be great on this? Me and this table, we got you beat. Iron. Ain't got shit on me. Ow. Well, except for when you do that and I can't see you. I know you meant like how the steak is cooked, but to me I read it as like rare steak tacos, like no one has ever seen them before. Oh, actually. Am I in danger already? Oh my god. He didn't follow me.
No, he decided to come for me instead.
Yeah. Killed him.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, the radio was on the ground. So I was trying to grab, but he kept punching me. Hey, he's dead now. Well, dead. I'm gonna put that in quotes. So I'm gonna keep the radio. Just in case, because I don't believe that he's dead.
Made a hole.
Hey. There's also handgun rounds. And an antidote. Okay, I guess we're gonna start getting poisoned now. What was the other direction?
Ladders we can't use because they're emergency ladders.
Oh, okay. So then, and this door's locked. So I guess we go down the hole. I like I didn't even get a prompt for that. It was just like, whee!
A stick?
Ah, here's the
boy.
poison. Nope, that's gonna be a shortcut to get back here, probably. Or I can do this. No. Old alarm system that doesn't work.
Through here. I better not drink it. Like, really? That was your first thought running around?
No, I mean, look, we
water?
all have intrusive thoughts, okay?
I have the best news. I have less than 5% before I die.
Oh my god. Well, it's like, if you're based on me, yours should actually be very slow. Allegedly. But did you know that Yoko has 1200 health?
No.
Yoko has 1200 health. Oh, okay, just needed help. A little help from my friends. Hey, recovery medicine. I'm in caution currently, so I'm just gonna take it. It's not even a... Oh, it's 3 of them. Well, here you go. You can have the rest of them if you want. Can I climb on top of it now? No. Well, that felt so useful. I also like that I can't do anything with this sparking forklift. Broken forklift. Oh. It's over here by the forklift. You can clamp on these boxes. And do the most awkward animation. Well, Z, if we do die, would you like to join? Oh. Yeah, you get up those stairs. Yeah, they do that. Apparently that's not even like an emulation, like fake story thing. Like that was happening actually playing the game too. I don't know if it'll be 2 hours. I mean, we know what we're doing in this level, so now anyway. So we go a lot faster.
It took us a while to figure out that the crowbar was not a weapon.
Yeah.
At least me.
Yeah.
I was just hello.
I didn't even know there was a crowbar. Like, I didn't even see it. Oh, hey, Magnum revolver rounds. Well, spiders die in one shotgun blast. So there's that. There's grenades for your grenade launcher. That zombie was really moving. Oh, hey, look, a handgun.
Found a random hole and jumped down into the drainage area.
Oh, you didn't want those grenades for your grenade launcher?
I knew I was about to die. I just didn't bother.
Oh, okay. I think the worst problem is if you're gonna turn into a zombie, now you're down a drainage hole and I can't take the grenade launcher and come back easily, maybe.
I'm fairly certain the way that I went is the correct way to go.
For sure, but to come get those grenades, I need to backtrack. If you jump down a hole, like, it's not like I can climb back up it. The start. You were there. So you're you're a zombie now.
Yep.
Yep. You know what's really stupid?
What?
When you're a zombie, you show up on my map.
Yeah.
But when you're alive, you don't. Hi, zombie. Oh, you have acid rounds in your grenade launcher. Never mind, that wouldn't have worked out for you anyway.
Did I trigger a cutscene as a zombie? Oh no, I'm dying.
Oh.
Here's something really funny.
Hello.
When I die as a zombie, and it triggers that cutscene where you just like stumble forward and die, it
Yeah.
switches my character model to you.
Interesting.
Thanks. I must have passed out or something. Wait, Carter. He didn't make it. My intuition was screaming at me to stop him from using that thing as some kind of a toy. Even the damn capsule got broken as well.
A capsule? What did it contain?
Can't tell you that. I have to kill you.
Umbrella has been spreading a virus throughout the city. That little capsule contained what could have been the only possible cure to the virus. I ran a check on the capsule and basically know how to recreate a new version, but none of that means a damn thing unless I can get my pretty little head out of here. Huh?
I feel like people don't really refer to their own head as their pretty little head. Gooey early 2000s water.
I mean, maybe you would if you're like, I do worry my pretty little head.
I don't think human beings talk like that. They'd be an alien, you'd have to kill them.
I assume it would be done in response to someone telling you not to worry your pretty little head.
Right.
Because that's like the only context that would make sense.
Right, and then you'd be an alien and they'd have to kill you. Oh hey, a submachine gun.
Ho ho ho.
I'm gonna say I don't need this bomb switch anymore. Because he hasn't shown up again. So I'm gonna take this with me. But I'm probably gonna need it for ammo reasons. This rat is so fast. My god, look at him go. Someone sped up his animations.
He's got shit to do.
Like run around in circles.
Yeah. I assume he's screaming.
I mean, he squeaks from time to time. In front of the Apple Inn, we're here again. All right. He's not having a good day.
This'll be the 99th rodent I kill. Wait a sec.
I don't have
That
sound
might
for
be
the
a
stream
live
on, so to me it looked like
well,
she like just broke
fuck
her
it.
knee for some reason. I didn't realize she got shot.
Get the hell out there and find them. How long do you plan to just sit here and do nothing? Can you get it through your thick skull? If the package gets out, it will be your neck on the
I
line.
don't think those
not
guys
mine.
are good people.
Probably not.
Sir, landmine placement complete.
Okay. That seals off any ground exit.
What? Did you forget I'm the one that gives the orders here? Wait! Think of the position I'm in.
100.
Okay, well, I'm getting shot at by a sniper now who just wandered the fuck off. This doesn't make any sense. There's a blue herb. I mean, just because he has the gun doesn't mean he's a good shot. Another first aid spray. You know what? Sure. Might as well be full health.
I thought for a second you were just gonna switch the first aid spray for another first aid spray and walk off.
Hi, ma'am. Hey, look, another first aid spray. Is this shotgun ammo? Yes. Okay. Here, ma'am. Is that another gun on the ground, or is that just something? I don't know. I'll find out in a second. I was hoping to hit the flashing red thing, but sure, there's no one behind the counter. We've got a stun rod. A little overpowered, but I would rather a gun, so... Oh. I can't go through any of these doors, yeah. We've already done this stage. Alright, I guess I'm running and getting shot? I mean, getting shot, maybe. Like, you'd think he could tell that I'm not a zombie.
I really appreciate the random Claymore mine.
He did say that he mined the thing. That was the guy on the radio. But he didn't get to hear it.
Was his name Deep Throat?
Probably not.
But he was warning you about mines.
He wasn't warning me about mines. He was telling him that the mines were placed.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want this first aid spray, but I'm not gonna. Every third shot hits me, so I can't even pick up this first aid spray. Wow, that wasted all the first aid sprays. I guess I'm just leaving that lady there, though.
I was waiting for the door to be locked.
It wasn't on the map, so I figured it wasn't going to be. Oh, hey, a claymore that was just off camera. And a first aid spray. Can I shoot the claymore? Yeah, good. Sir, I don't care that you're a zombie, bye. Kind of shitty of them to put them, like, off camera. Like, I get it, the place is mined up, but, like, at the same time, like, putting them in places I can't really react to it is, kind of shitty. Oh, a handgun magazine. I feel kind of bad just leaving that lady in the end, though. Like, I feel like I should have, like, tried to bring her with me, but I don't know if she would have. If that's even a thing I could do. Well, she's the one that makes the vaccine, right? Got it all on her head. So I feel like the bad ending is leaving her there.
Code XX. They plan to contain the incident the old-fashioned way, by blowing up the target location and everyone in it with missiles? Why didn't you say anything, you weasel?
Man, look at that guy's neck.
Telling you to hurry.
Damn.
Oh. Well, where are you going? You need to find that capsule.
You do it. I'm not gonna go up in flames with the rest of the town. This job is turning out to be a lot hotter than I had expected.
Hey, wait!
I wonder if I can go back for her now, because he's not going to be sniping. Or did I just walk into the final boss?
Double X into effect has been issued. All units within the target area evacuate immediately. Repeat. The order to put code double X into effect has been issued. All units within the target area evacuate immediately.
So it has begun. Guess I don't have much of a choice. Time to get my butt out of here.
Okay, I have 3 minutes. Think I can make it all the way back, grab that lady, and see if I can bring her all the way here?
You're just gonna find a bunch of random extra claymore mines and explode.
I'm not sure how going through doors is gonna work with her. Because, like, it's Resident Evil, so 3 minutes has to be a really generous timer. I don't know how Yoko knows that things are going to explode, but, you know, whatever.
Every Resident Evil character has a sixth sense for impending building-wide explosions. Like, obviously.
But this isn't a building, this is a city.
City is just a building for occupying buildings.
Alright, lady, let's go. Can you come through doors with me? No, I have to leave her behind? Interesting. Why is she here then? Alright, well, back I go then. Oh, hey, she does come through doors with me. I just can't sprint with her. I definitely couldn't have gone through this section with that guy shooting at me. But I wonder if there was an earlier point where I could have done this before the timer. I don't think I'm gonna make it. That actually might be a good idea, Moobs. Hang on, let me try that. I don't think I'm gonna make it in 30 seconds, so might as well. Do I still have a first aid spray? I do. Nope. And yeah, I'm gonna die. Warning? That was just a countdown to the warning. Yeah, I get left now. Oh, alright. That's a different guy in the helicopter. Was that it? Was that just the countdown for the boss to get here? I'm confused on this countdown now. Obviously, it wasn't a countdown until the city explodes. I know that. That one guy's flashlight's just like way off to the left. Like, what are you looking at?
What the?
That guy screamed like the people that die in Command & Conquer. The not Wilhelm scream that also gets used. Whatever that one's called. I don't know what direction's best. That looks like it leads outside. Office building warehouse? Could that be where I was supposed to go? I still don't have any healing items, so I wasted it trying to see if I could heal her, thinking that would be like the end if I ran out of time. Hey, first aid spray. She does kind of follow me if I stay close to her at least. I think I have an idea. Ma'am, you need to come with me. I'm gonna go upstairs, because the guy with the rocket launcher was probably at the top of this building. And up there probably means I get a rocket launcher. And I would like a rocket launcher. Wait. Up there. Hang on, I think there's a red herb over here. Another submachine gun? Or did I just accidentally drop that? Hang on. I did. No, I didn't. Well, I don't think I'm gonna need this grenade decoration. I think, Gleam, when you took that grenade launcher, that's what started the alarm. And we needed this extra one to shut off the alarm. The replica. Like, kind of like the shotgun puzzle, basically. Oh, hey, look, more grenades. I'll keep my acid rounds, though.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what would we do? Pick up that replica and backtrack all the way to that room?
Yep.
I mean, the alarm didn't really seem to do anything.
No, it didn't. So, but maybe on like hard difficulties it could. I don't know. But I haven't found a use for it yet, and I've been carrying around the replica for a while. Oh, more grenades. That. I do have space. Let me go grab those. Sorry, ma'am. Hang on. Yeah, basically, it's the Indiana Jones thing. It's in several Resident Evil games. They do it in Resident Evil 1, they do it in Code Veronica. I don't remember if they do it in 3. You find a broken version of a gun or something. Really? Right when I hit the fire button, I got stunned. Is that submachine gun ammo? Man, you stopped following me. Any reason for that? You wanna... There we go. I did try to heal you. You can't blame me.
Yeah, but you tried to heal her face. She was shot in the leg.
That doesn't matter with...
The problem.
You eat them like Tic Tacs in Resident Evil 6, so, like, clearly, you can take gunshots forever, and just... As long as a green herb aura is around you, it should heal you. That shotgun ammo? Hooray! I'm a big fan of shotgun ammo. Especially because this time I don't have a handgun with like 300 shots. There's handgun ammo. Oh, is this actually like, the way to go? Memo! It's got our attention that the cargo dock under your command was used for disposal of that experiment. We must ensure that the information is not leaked. Rodriguez in the 2nd USS Division has been revealed as the ringleader, and his authority has been stripped as of today. You're hereby assigned the duty of finding responsible parties. Do not fail. Information is sketchy, but someone has helped Rodriguez and his conspirators escape, explore possible leads, his family, children in the neighborhood, etc. Of course, you are sworn to absolute secrecy. This company does not tolerate those who try to soil its reputation. You want to wake up in the morning, I suggest you do as you're told. Okay, well, I mean, look, Umbrella fucks a lot of things up. It's not... You don't have a track record of being, like, the most secret company, except for, like, no one asking any questions ever about anything. He done following me? Gotta make that jump. Over here, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means by time my jump carefully, or like what I'm doing wrong for that. She just wandered right back to her spot, so I don't know what to do. But there's the part of the boss.
There's the rest of him.
So say hi to Nyx. I only know that name from reading Wikipedia pages. It's just got a butthole on its chest. Ah! Whoop. this doing something? I don't feel like I'm getting a whole lot of feedback on whether I'm hurting this thing or not. I love the fist of corpses. Here's the rocket launcher I've always wanted. Ow. And that's the Magnum, I guess? I need it on camera, that would be nice. There we go. Wait, oh my god, I just picked up another shotgun instead of the rocket launcher. What the fuck? Hang on. Ha! Iframes! This is a very weird boss. Ah! Wasn't expecting that. I mean, in Resident Evil fashion, I'm just gonna keep shooting it until something happens. I'm not really sure if I'm actually accomplishing anything. One to look at me. I'm missing horribly. It's not opening its butthole anymore. Excuse me, Nix. I'm gonna have to ask you to open your butthole one more time. Just... There's something I gotta do. Oh my god. Did I miss my chance? What if I just... Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna drop the shotgun ammo.
There's a lot more design that's terrible here than just the looks, I think.
My problem is that I'm pretty sure I had to shoot its exposed heart. And I was doing that, but now it's not opening it anymore. And I'm running out of ammo. But it's not like, it's not really doing a lot of damage to me, so like... Alright, well, I guess all I can try is, one last thing.
Do you want a solution, I Google?
The solution is to shoot it until it exposes its heart and you get hit with a rocket launcher.
Mostly. The solution is you shoot it until it kneels over, and then you shoot the tyrant head specifically until it opens its heart. And then you shoot it.
How the fuck am I aiming at the tyrant's head or not?
I don't know. I guess you just like run up to its left side and aim up at the tyrant face.
And I can't see it because the camera, so I got no more ammo. Yeah. Well, that's it. I've used all the ammo in this area. And like, it's not even, this isn't a good boss. It's not. And not even because like, oh, I couldn't figure it out. Like, one, trial and error stuff is already really stupid. Two, it's not hurting me. Like, this is not a dangerous boss in any way. Get over here. A survival knife. Take this. Behind the Jeep, probably nothing.
There's something shiny on the ground, like the Jeep in the background right there. There's something.
Oh, there is another submachine gun, looks like. Yeah. But I don't have a rocket launcher or a magnum now, so I can't actually do the damage to it to hurt it. And there's a pipe.
The worst part is it's not even going to kill you. You're gonna become a zombie. That's what's going to end your life.
Hey, I did it. I opened the butthole and I'm out of ammo. I can't believe I'm doing this with a knife and it's actually working out really well. But I'm gonna turn into a zombie anyway. And now I'm a zombie. To be fair, I was the one that wasted all the ammo, but at the same time, like, that was really kind of dumb. And the fact that I could do that with a knife just feels really bad. And eventually I'll die. But if I could have done what I did before and exposed its heart, one shot with a rocket launcher, I would have won. So, like, I'm gonna claim this a victory even though I didn't technically win. I like that it still lets me sit here as a zombie, like, literally not able to do anything.
Yeah, I really wish there was a way you could just, like, unalive yourself or re-unalive yourself or whatever.
Yeah. Quick pull to YouTube cutscene? Nah. I just keep swinging at him. Maybe he'll turn on zombies and be like, ah, zombies are bad, and cleanse the city. And like, I don't know if the AI changes on harder difficulties. Obviously I'm playing on easy. But like, if it's just this fight and then he does more damage on harder difficulties, this is an absolute joke. With 4 people? How long until I die? Jeez. Can we get a really good look at zombie Yoko? Yeah, look. Zombie Yoko. Ooh. It just, the eyes are different. Do other buttons do things as a zombie? Other than, like, realizing that they're actually still inside your head and you're not actually, like, fully dead when you're a zombie? Wait, I get it? Oh, okay. What?
Apparently, World of Warcraft has gone full tilt, and they're introducing an actual motorcycle as a mount.
An actual motorcycle?
Yeah.
They've already done that. Twice.
Bases are motorcycles. I never think of them that way because they, like, I only ever see it when I'm the passenger.
Yeah.
But this is a Fell Reaver motorcycle, and
I can't believe I'm not dead yet.
it looks more like a modern motorcycle than like the steampunk thing that they've had before.
Well, I mean, they did the Gnomish Chopper or whatever, the motorcycle, and then they did the faction mounts where the Horde got a motorcycle and the Alliance got a whatever the fuck that no one liked. So they've done motorcycles before. All right, what did I do? I spent half of the time in caution, apparently. I used 20 recovery items. Yeah.
Half of them were due to getting shot and claymored.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't have the time to do that again. But next time we do it, it'll be far shorter if we ever come back to this. I don't know if you guys want to come back to this next week. If you're interested in trying like things in harder difficulties, I don't mind. I don't mind if Outbreak continues. So I'm still having fun with it, even though that boss was incredibly stupid. I didn't look at the time. How long were we there? I mean, I've been live for 2.5 hours, so it was probably 2 hours, two-ish hours.
Probably.
Yeah.
And at least an hour of that was trying to figure out that you needed a crowbar to open a thing.
Yeah. I know you weren't around last time we were doing this Gleam, I don't think, but the other maps. Let me just. Yeah, elimination and showdown. They're all. I think elimination is like boss rushes and stuff. So the other modes are pretty interesting. One of them, like, there's 1, 2, and 3, where 1 is all the bosses from Outbreak 1, 2 is all the bosses from this game, and 3 is all the bosses from both games. And that's what I wanted to check out, if I had enough time, but I feel like a boss rush would take too long too. Let me make sure what showdown was for... You know, you're like trying to look something up, and you're like, cool, I'm gonna Google it, and like people are like waiting for you to like know, and you go, all right, I'm gonna Google it, and it takes like forever for Google to load for some reason. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, so Showdown is the boss rush. And elimination is killing a bunch of zombies. Yeah, killing a bunch of zombies in several rooms. Zombified version of the 8 main characters also appear. Yeah, but it's like, you show up with like nothing, and you go through room to room, killing everything in the rooms, and starting up a bunch of starting up, picking up a bunch of items and like weapons and everything there. It seemed pretty interesting, honestly. But we'll have to do that at some other point. I know, Z, you have no idea what Saturday's going to be like. I'm assuming, Gleam, you don't either. But if you're up for playing this again next Saturday, that'd be cool.
If not, there's something else.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if it'll be something else. Oh.
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
We're not a cult. We're an organization that promotes love.
Yeah, this is it.
Hi. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I want to say Gary Daniel, because I don't want to call it Gary Denial. But whichever one's right, I don't know. Welcome in. I was actually just about to stop. We just ended with the last stage. Yeah, we... I was just telling the people that I was playing with what elimination and showdown were all about. So, hey, no problem. If you want me, I can raid someone else for you. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at who to raid. We can just move along to someone else. But yeah, I was like literally just about to stop. But hi everyone, welcome in. I'm Opplinger. I don't usually... I've been playing Outbreak every Saturday for a while. A couple weeks now. Sure, let's see who else is playing Outbreak. I am a variety streamer though, for anyone interested. I've been playing Yakuza 0 on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we just started Resident Evil 5 for Thursdays? But yeah. Even in Swing File 2, what do we got? One person is just me. What about not File 2? There's one person playing not File 2. They have one viewer. That could be fun. Okay. But hey, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I'm just sorry that it's like literally right at the end of my stream. We're gonna raid this person with one viewer because I think that'd be really funny. I don't know. Maybe they're good. Let's see. What is their name? Sure, we're gonna raid Edician, I guess is their name. I don't know where they're at in the game or anything. Looks like they just started for their thumbnail anyway, but they've been going for 5 hours. Actually, looks like nothing's going on. Looks like nothing's going on at all. They have no controller input detected, and they're just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, so maybe not raid them. That would be hilarious, but boring. We're gonna raid someone completely different. They are a friend of mine, sort of. They've been getting into... I'm gonna throw you guys somewhere. So, this is my friend. Not like good friend or anything. I've raided her a couple times. She is now getting into Grand Theft Auto 5 RP. Yeah, she's been doing that for a little bit. She's only been live for 5 minutes. So we're gonna head on over to to Mochi here. And yeah. There we go. And I will see you all on Monday for our Yakuza 0 Shameful stream. where we do all the horrible minigames in Yakuza 0. But thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you Z for the resub. Again, thank you Gary for the raid. Let's go see what this is all about. Take care everyone, and good night.